Well guys, it is time for some upgrades. I have had the Highlander now for about 2.5 years, and man, it is a great plane, performs incredibly well, but I think it's time for some upgrades. You know, I've been wanting a little bit bigger wing, give me better STOL performance, you know, bigger engine, probably some nice avionics, and autopilot would actually be sweet for those long trips. And you know what, while we're at it, let's throw in something fun like a smoke system. I know that sounds like it's just for show, but there's actually a lot of usefulness to it. When you're out in the backcountry, you don't have flags, you don't have windsock, so you can lay down a bead of smoke and see where the wind blows it, and that gives you an idea of kind of what the winds are doing before you land. But that is also a big project, and I just don't know that I could take that on. I just wish I could snap my fingers and it would be done. That's right, guys. I bought the Freedom Fox. I can't believe it. This is like a dream come true. You know, it's the plane that inspired me to buy the Highlander, and now I actually own the plane. So you guys are going to see it a whole lot more here around Texas. How did we get it here to Lago Vista, Texas? Let's rewind a little bit. What's up, guys? Just landed in Reno. Gonna go pick up my rental car and go meet up with Trent. It's a beautiful, crisp, cold morning. Looks like it's 21 degrees outside. I'm headed up to Trent's to go do some flying. I can't believe where I'm headed at the moment. I'm on a trip for work and figured I would go ahead and stop by and meet Trent Palmer and see the Freedom Fox in person. I've seen it from a distance at Oshkosh a couple years ago, but this will be a whole different experience. I want to check it out in person to see if I'm gonna buy it.
Many months later.
Well guys, I have arrived. Well, at least at Trent Palmer's house. I am finally in Reno to pick up the Freedom Fox. Trent, how's it going?
Hey, finally made it, dude.
Yeah, good to see you again.
You too.
Man, it's been, what, 2 months since I was out here to first check out the Freedom Fox?
At least that. I've been wondering if you're ever gonna come get it.
Well, you know, I wanted to make a big trip out of this, so I didn't want to rush it. You know, I probably could have come out earlier, picked up the plane, flown it back to Austin, but I mean, look at this playground that you have. I wanted to come enjoy this a little bit before I flew back, and we're gonna make a few stops on the way back as well. Awesome. But I brought something for you. A little hat here from Texas Pilots.
Awesome.
Yeah, I want to bring you a little gift, and so you think of the Freedom Fox back in Texas, and hopefully you come bring your Legend, and we can fly around a little bit when we're when you're out there.
I love it. It's gonna happen.
Cool. Let's go check out the Freedom Fox. There she is.
In all her glory. The switch between each of these is the big dial.
Okay.
The small dial zooms in or out.
Okay.
Then you have all the information under your waypoint. So I went from chart to waypoint.
Yeah.
So it'll have the info for the
Frequencies and all that.
all the
Nice.
frequencies. You just tap that in, and it's going to pull it on your secondary frequency, and then you just flip flop by hitting the main one. Come up in here. I'm gonna go to the other side.
Okay.
Just stick your head in the passenger side. See that red safety kill switch? Yep. The master has to be on. So the master's on.
Master's
flip
on.
That.
Okay. And it'll stop automatically, or?
Yep.
Okay.
It's got to float.
Okay.
And if it didn't, it would start coming out of this too.
Okay.
So flaps, I normally start with half flaps, and when I rotate, I pull full.
Okay.
With a kit box, there's such
There are only
little,
two notches, right?
well, so there is a quarter click too. So you got quarter
Okay.
click. That's great for climb, and if you're really heavily loaded, you can cruise at quarter.
Okay.
You got half flaps.
Yep.
And then full.
Okay.
And then you can just go full throttle, and tail will come up pretty quick here if you tell it to. Beautiful, and it's ready to fly. Are you full throttle? Right rudder.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. Just got to get used to
The ball?
more rudder on this thing.
Does it feel similar to your Highlander?
No. I mean, it's a lot stiffer on the controls.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, when I let the flaps out, it definitely pushes that nose up and down. And
Yeah.
so it's very different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not that I can't get used to it, just very
Yeah.
different than what I've been flying. Oh my God, this is so much easier to fly. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, once you have it trimmed in, I'm telling you, it's just like smooth, and you got the throttle pulled pretty far back. We're at 4 gallons an hour right now, so
Okay.
you're used to Highlander speeds,
Yeah.
which is fine. And winds are calm, so we can land going this way if you'd prefer, so you kind of go between the trees on the way in.
So am I looking for certain speeds on, like downwind, base, final kind of stuff? Or any
Yeah,
guidance?
I mean, yeah, well, like I would say at 70, you're pulling in flaps.
Okay.
Then I kind of try to be like 55 over the numbers, but 55, 60, whatever feels comfortable.
Okay.
You gotta learn to put a little more right rudder in this thing.
Yeah, I do.
And just remember, it kind of likes having a little bit of power in to get that tail down. Otherwise,
Okay.
the tail will stall and drop us forward.
Okay.
So I normally have just a little bit of power in as I'm coming over the fence and all that.
Okay.
All right, try to touch down next to that first tree.
Okay.
And you're a little fast, not a ton, so you can pull the throttle back. And pull it way back right now. We'll get down. There you go. And you'll feel as you want a little bit more throttle in as you're coming in. Yeah. Wonderful.
And then keep it in.
No, you can pull it now, all the way back. Get off the brakes. There you go. A little bit right. There you go.
Yep.
Beautiful, man. Come to a straight stop in the straight line.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad. I'm gonna put the throttle in a little bit.
Okay.
Awesome, dude.
All right. So down, flaps. All right. So I got a good feel
You
for
landed
that.
a bit fast. That's
Yeah.
all I would say. You just
Okay.
you weren't willing to pull
Yeah.
on the elevator all the way.
Yeah.
So you touched down probably at 55, 60 there,
Okay.
where we can get it another 10, 15 miles an hour slower.
Got it. Okay.
We're gonna taxi back too, just
Yeah,
because we have
yeah.
this puddle here.
Right.
Tail will come up now,
Fuel pressure.
and it's ready to fly. Right rudder. There you go. Beautiful.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah? Feeling a little...
Get used to it. Yeah.
Difficulty of that landing, what do you think?
I mean, it's certainly more complex than coming in with a Highlander.
Is it?
Like, I guess I'm just getting used to the power. I'm not used to going super slow. I mean, on my approach, I'm probably 55 most of the time.
Yeah.
Do you notice any difference on the takeoff having 190 pounds out of there?
Oh yeah, a lot of difference.
Yeah, if you get that thing just quarter tank of fuel and just you, she's a ripper. Man, I am still blown away by how good that was for the first attempt in a new plane unfamiliar to him. I'm telling you, on my best days, that would have been a good distance from the line. A 1.5 feet without shorting it. That's cool. How was it?
Freaking incredible.
Dude, you're killing it.
Man, this is so much fun. Oh man, that was awesome.
Dude, you killed it just now.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Like, I'm sure you put it in your video, but I dragged the line out. You landed within 1.5 feet of the line without shorting it your first try. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but
how does that happen?
Maybe the others weren't quite as good, but you know,
That's fine.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
A cluster here that all would be like competition level.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nice work, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. First time on a dry lake bed. So this was incredible. Wanted to have the open space to really get to play around and feel good with the Kit Fox. So want to go grab some lunch?
Yeah, but tell me this. So you've got a lot of time in the Highlander.
Yep.
Like, what are your immediate things that you're noticing that are different? Just obviously not having a lot of time in the Kit Fox.
So, I mean, obviously the engine is much more powerful. So anytime I get on the engine, like it immediately corrects anything that I'm trying to fix. You know, the 912 doesn't quite give you that oomph.
Yeah.
But you know, the flight characteristics are pretty similar. I'm still getting used to rudder a little bit. And then the other thing is I never go full flaps on the Highlander. And I go full on this, and it does pitch the nose down, but because you got that trim, like it feels really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. You use full trim on that thing versus a lot of other aircraft. You don't have to change your trim in different flap settings.
Exactly. So
yeah,
and a little practice on that today made me feel a hell of a lot better. So
yeah.
Well, cool.
Dude,
Let's
you're
go
doing
get some lunch.
Let's do it.
Well, I feel pretty good. We're done playing around. Oh yeah.
Your first fuel receipt in Freedom Fox.
It is. I'm gonna have a lot more of these on the way home. But feel really good playing out on the lake bed. Got some fuel. We're gonna head back to Trent's place, and yeah, we're heavy, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you fly back into your spot. I feel pretty good. If I was by myself, I'd certainly do it, but with two of us and a lot of fuel.
And what'll happen too, it's pretty rare that it's dead calm at my house, and I don't know what it is, but it's trickier than it looks on video.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, my friend that came down from Alaska, he landed there, he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
What do you mean, whoa? I land here no matter what. But
Right.
it is like, yeah, with you being this new, let's just take the safe route.
Absolutely.
So there's a little road you'll see up here. Yeah. We're gonna land just to the left of that. Okay. Very nice. Thanks, man. It's like I've done it once or twice, huh? Yeah.
Well, closing out a good weekend up here with Trent.
Oh, it's a sad day for me, dude.
Yeah, it's
This is the last time I'm
I
gonna
know,
watch it.
I feel bad. It's a very happy day for me, but I've been trying to sell the Highlander, and I have sort of similar feelings I'm sure that you've been going through, and so it's a weird situation for me. I'm very happy, but I know it's sort of sad for you.
I know. Again, like I said, the good news is we're gonna link up and do some flying in the future. So
Absolutely.
it's not fully goodbye. It's goodbye for now.
Exactly. And Brent came in last night. He's heading back with me, and we're gonna stop at a bunch of places on the way home. With that, guys, I'll see you on the next video.